I've known Jon for about 20 years, and we first met each other at our junior school, and we've always both been keen on sport, and probably the sport that we've done most together is rowing. We've both joined a gig club when we were 14 and competed all around Cornwall in gig rowing championships. And in 1997 my cousin was also sort of competing in a rowing event, the first inaugural rowing race of the Atlantic. We greatly admired what he was doing and sort of talked about that one day it'd be good to do that.
Yeah, I remember getting a call from Nick, I think it was March 2006, and he said,
would you fancy doing the Atlantic Rowing Race 2007, Jon?
And I was like, no.
And sure enough, a day later he rang me up and said, yeah, come on then, let's do it, let's crack on.
I didn't really know what it entailed, so much at that time, but yeah, we went for it, and
we were entered into the Atlantic Rowing Race.
Here we are up at Felixstowe, Jon.
yeah, and I load the boat onto the cradle,
which we built. There she is. This is really nerve-wracking now to see if our cradle that we built will take the weight. Casters we bought should do it. Look at that.
Growing up together, they're great mates. I think they had their ups and downs, but these two have been great mates all along, and I don't think it's changed.
To row the Atlantic you need at least 60 grand, which obviously first of all sounds a hell of a lot of money, and I thought we're never going to get that far.
2 marathons in 2 days. I did a cycle ride from Southampton to Cornwall. We organised bull races, one in Ireland, which raised thousands.
We only got probably about £10,000 in actual sponsorship, and the rest of the money came from small fundraising events. We had loads of help from Nick's mum. She was brilliant, she did loads of stuff for us.
It's not just doing the actual race, it's all the training, the building, the funding, everything. It's a massive undertaking.
We had to start from scratch, we had to build our own boat.
Me and Nick didn't have any experience of boat building whatsoever. We couldn't afford to have it built by someone else, a boat builder. It was like putting together a cupboard from B&Q. We just had this book with plans on and where to stick the pieces together.
We were working on the boat right up until about a week before we started the rowing race itself. And literally when you're in Gomera, the place where the race starts, everyone is hustling and bustling around trying to get their boats ready. And we were actually sort of scrutineered and ready to go before nearly everyone else, so we were actually really well prepared.
Getting ready for our scrutineering today. Is that enough sun cream for you, Kim?
Huh?
Is that enough sun cream for you?
Yes.
Sure.
That would do nicely.
Did a bit of PR there, Jon. We're laying everything out now. Just getting ready for the scrutineering at 4 o'clock this afternoon. About for a morning, so we're working alright. Have the option.
Yes. Oh, I've got the right boat. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, good. Smile. Close to the camera. We're just about to load the food onto the boat. It's all been packed up, as you can see down there. It's like 5 million calories or something stupid. I'm going to eat in about 7 weeks' time. 7 weeks.
We've each got our own individual bags as well. Jon likes tuna, I don't. That's the basic difference.
The build up to the race, when we were both out in Gomera, Kim, my girlfriend, was out there for a week before we started. I said goodbye to her the morning that we left. That was pretty emotional.
There's Jon down there, fixing the rudder for the trip. The boat is nearly packed now. we've got quite a lot of space still in the boat, which makes us think that the boat is going to be quite light actually. It's 2 days to go now before the big row, and I thought I'd just record this to say how I'm feeling. And to be honest, I'm really nervous now. Excited as well. The anticipation of it all is starting to grate me quite a lot. All I want to do is get out there and do it now. God. Hello?
That was quite hard, that was. My dad came out as well and he saw us off actually from the start line. It was very nice, you know, very good with that. So it was good to see him there, you know, seeing us off. That was good.
See you later, Joe.
Right, we're just about to set sail. And
real good start.
yeah, this is the last time I'll touch dry land for maybe a couple of months. So
No, it's good.
we've said our goodbyes. It's all been a bit emotional.
It's good.
Now we're down to the business end. So ta-da.
When you get out
and
there.
I'll see you out there.
They're all top right.
Here we are. We're out on the water. We've left dry land and we're just about to row the Atlantic. How are you feeling, John?
Pretty ill, to say the least.
Oh no.
It's really good culmination of 2 years.
It's a funny feeling, isn't it?
Yeah,
Weird. I've never felt like this before.
it's kind of saying goodbye to everyone.
Yeah. Saying goodbye. It's.
Lovely day, nice winds.
You just can't imagine what's coming next, can you?
This is our home now for. It's starting to sink in actually. This is our home now for 2 months.
Okay, so we've completed our first 24 hours, and I think we're doing quite well. We're in the leading group. Kim gave us a position, even though we didn't want to know it, so we don't really want to know where we are for the first 2 weeks, but anyway, it's good to know that we're doing quite well. There's John. This is basically it. Up there you can see some instruments. That thing at the top there is our GPS. There's a VHF. You can hear some beeping now, which isn't the best noise, that can mean a ship is coming. And that's my dinner down there. John just threw one of them up over the side.
Hey?
I said you just threw one of them up over the side.
Yeah, tasting nice on the way up. I feel better now though, but we'll feel sick again soon.
It will get better. There's John Boy. You can hardly see him because we're looking right into the sun, rowing away, heading south now. Just going to show you how we cook on board. That's it. Let's see what Nick has got this evening. Oh look, same as last night. Sweet and sour chicken. Ideal. Look forward to that.
Nick was brilliant those first 2 days because he really helped me out. He sorted out all the jobs on the boat, and I was feeling so down with the seasickness and also missing family, missing home a lot as well. And yeah, that was really bad. But to have Nick there as well and just to be able to speak about how you were feeling was a real big help.
Come on, look at him! Whoa! That was good fun, wasn't it? This is about to run out. Put a new one in. Charge the battery up as well. So what do you think of the dolphins?
Awesome. It's a boost in morale.
Yep.
Wildlife sightings in the last couple of days. You'll probably see from our other footage. We saw a shark yesterday, which was, I don't know, it's a bit mixed really. It's quite funny as well. Oh, there he is! Oh, there's his fin! Here's a proper shark, man! Go on, get your fin out, boy! Funny feeling, actually. Didn't know whether to be really impressed or actually cacking my pants a bit. Saw more whales yesterday as well.
My favourite day of the whole race, I think, was the same as Nick's when we saw the whale. That was amazing. I remember that morning it was completely flat. The water, it was like you're on a lake. You know, it was so still. And Nick said about half an hour before the whale turned up, I think he said, oh, this would be a great day to see a whale, you'd see it for miles away. And like half an hour later, we just heard this and saw this whale right by the side of our boat.
We're out on deck here, we've just seen a humongous whale.
Big black one.
There it is!
It's in front of us.
Oh!
I'm getting that way now. I'm gonna race him. And that was amazing, and it kind of circled us around for about 10 minutes, went right under the boat, probably would have only been 3 or 4 feet below the bottom of the boat, and we saw that. And we both decided to get in with our masts and swim with the whale, that was amazing. I mean, you'd never get another chance to do that. That was brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
There, he's coming under the boat.
Is he?
There you go. You can see a whale is swimming underneath our boat.
Don't come out now, mate.
We're both still coming to terms with what we're actually doing out here. John gets proper low moments at times, so doing anything to keep morale going, and he absolutely hates being locked in the cabin. Hates it. Hates the stuffy feeling. He also hates my snoring as well, which apparently I do quite a lot. Hola. Life on board can get a little bit boring sometimes, can it, John?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Introducing our friend Durex.
Durex. We're going to sacrifice Durex, aren't we, to the ocean?
Yeah, because he doesn't say a lot,
Yeah.
and he tastes like rubber as well. So, I'm going to say goodbye to Durex now, and he looks like Andrew Morris as well. So, ta-da!
He's going to ship himself back. Look, it didn't go!
Go, Durex, go!
We've got to go, we've got to go!
Just wanted to report we had a bit of an incident yesterday on the night shift.
Last night,
Basically,
first one in the morning.
yeah, I was just jumping back into the cabin. I heard Nick shout, "Go on, do a reenactment." First of all, you screamed.
Something like this.
We've got one! And there was something flapping around down there, like mad. Couldn't see it because it was
What I thought
dark.
when I said we've got one, was a flying fish, because Ocean Rowers will tell you that you'll have a flying fish slap itself on the edge of the boat. But what I didn't realise is this flying fish actually had wings.
It was a bird,
It was a real bird.
a big one.
And, yeah,
So it-
listen.
So it kind of moved from there, flapped its way underneath Nick's seat, started pecking him. He was like, what do I do? And for some reason, he grabbed it by its wing. Go on, show us what you did then.
I sort of, when he was down here pecking my legs and sort of pecking my hands, I don't know why, I grabbed him by the wing, took him over my shoulder and whack!
And the bird was like,
and
and he died. We're still laughing about it now. Yeah, we
We've thrown him over, but
decided to kill him. Never mind. That was a scene, the crime scene down there.
here we are,
Got a beauty.
John Boy's fishing, and we reckon we've got our first fish.
Just been tiring him out for a couple of minutes, and now he's in for the big one. Go down to the depths. Come on! What's it going to be? Tuna?
I don't think so, mate, you didn't look that big.
It's not even on him, this is. Come on, look at the side of that bad boy!
Whoa! You can see him.
Fuck it out!
Whoa! Mate, is that a dorada? What was that?
I don't know, he's fucking
The one that got away.
Fuck!
No! Go on, get it back in. Oh no!
Afternoon, it's about 4:45 at the minute. So having to suffer Nick's horrendous singing outside. It is Thursday, it's 12th day into it, so also the 14th I suppose. Well, how am I feeling? Today's been a bit boring again. I think I've been hoping too much the last few days that we're actually getting somewhere. It feels like we're we're getting there, we keep talking about the finish, and we're actually nowhere near it, which is pretty depressing. We have done quite far though. We're definitely over a fifth of the way there, so as long as it keeps going alright, it should be fine. But yeah, I just feel like I'm looking forward to Christmas. It's going to be a good day, open all the presents, all that kind of stuff.
We're just going underneath to have a look at the barnacles and all that crap.
Yeah.
Also, it's really hot today, so we're going to cool down. Let's have a look in there, make sure there's nothing around.
That's John's job.
Yeah, I'm on shark's watch.
I've already seen a shark once on this trip.
That's right. There we go, this rusty scraper going in. And hopefully I'll get some footage on my phone in a minute when I go underneath.
Are you going to leash on then?
Not now. You leash on in a minute when I go, because I'm going to swim down a bit, film you. There he is. Better come up fast. Drifting away. Looking at you.
Here we are, we're looking at John here, who's just called up a ship that's come well within a mile of us, and we're just trying to get someone to talk to. It's quite lonely out here, so I'm just going to show you where the ship is now. Where are you from? Where are you guys coming from?
Where are you from, man? Where are you going? Have a good trip. Out.
It's a bit of a morale booster, isn't it, John?
Norway.
Yeah.
Hans from Norway.
Hans and Sven over there.
They're only 26 hours ahead of someone, so
Yeah.
what direction they've come from.
It's 10 to 7 in the evening on now day 15, and we always said we'd wait till we're done 2 weeks to find out our position in the race, and we were patient enough to do so. And today we found out where we are, and we're 4th or 5th, which may not sound amazing, but that is really, really good. Mainly because the other teams who are ahead of us are a lot further north and have already started going west. So the route that we're taking, we're basically trying to take advantage of the stronger trade winds and the stronger currents. So we're still heading further southwest, that's right, isn't it, John? Here we are, Christmas Day, Jon Csehi, former Royal Marine. Rowing the Atlantic. How does it feel, John?
Yeah, probably halfway across, which is quite good. Obviously it's Christmas Day, which is a bonus. It's not too bad. It's sore, balls are a bit sore.
This is our Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Here we are on board to Mayfair, Christmas Day. Merry Christmas! Sitting in third position. It's cruising a bit. Taking a couple hours off today. Right, crack on. Let's open this one first. Which mechanism?
Christmas Day was amazing again because we'd been going for 22, 23 days by then, and it was it'd been the same routine from when we left. You just row, eat and sleep, and that was it. Christmas Day we saved all these presents that our family and friends had given us, and we stowed them away at the back of the boat. And we took all the presents out, we had a couple of hours off to open all the presents, and we had all these different food and chocolate and sweets and that. We had Christmas tunes playing on Nick's iPlayer, and it was a brilliant day because it was just so different to everything else. And I think for me it's probably one of the best Christmases I've ever had because it was such a change and it's brilliant.
We're on day 24, Boxing Day, and we just wanted to show you something quite nice, which is the sky at night.
rowers glide, whatever you want to call it.
That is just
It was a
amazing.
bit better than that, but Nick took like half an hour to get the video camera out. The whole water was red a minute ago.
That's one of the perks of rowing 2,500 miles across the Atlantic. One of the only perks.
Today, got a treat for you. It's what day is it today? 28th or something?
Day 27, I think it is.
28th today. And all last night and all afternoon it's been just like this. It's really, really nice. It's pretty much flat. But
So silent. Not
See?
even the sound of a crashing wave. It's just nothing. They've gone over the top on the raspberries now.
you see it in there, looks lovely. And then I'm going to go to bed. We'll go to bed, get some sleep for about half an hour. See you later.
See you later.
We've got a weird bird out here. It's
I'm doing a Joe special now and film the bird.
I'm gonna wait for him to fly
Atlantic long-tailed seagull,
past the
as you
boat.
can see.
Where's he coming?
It's like a seagull with a long tail.
There he is, he's up there. He's a nutter.
Very interesting. They never really come this close, these ones. Yeah. Is that the sign?
Something to look at, isn't it, John?
Yeah.
Listen to that. I've got 20 minutes till I'm on. Nick's out there. Getting a little bit wet. Let's just see if we dare have an edge out there and have a look at it. What's it like out there, mate?
It's a bit wet. Unbelievable, mate.
Oh, yes.
I can't believe it.
Oh, perfect. The rain, you get these squalls, which is basically like a really, really thick rain cloud over the sea, and you'd see this wall of water just coming towards you out of nowhere, and that probably lasts for anywhere between 10 minutes and 2 hours. Then there'd be a break, and then the next one would come in. And I don't know why, but this wasn't really a problem for me. I didn't seem to mind the rain too much, and I probably wasn't the most supportive crewmate for Nick at this time, because he didn't really enjoy the rain so much as me, which kind of made it funnier for me that he was suffering. I know it's cruel, but he was suffering and I was finding it funny, which obviously annoyed him even more that I was finding it funny, which made me laugh even more because he was getting even more
6 o'clock this morning, we were 17 miles behind them. Get it!
The support yacht approaches. First people we have seen in 5 weeks.
Yeah, it's amazing to see her.
Yeah,
It looks weird. Yeah, it's a weird feeling.
yeah, it's surreal.
It's really good. That's really good morale in it to them.
Yeah.
Really nice to see you and John.
Very strange.
Day 36 now. We've got probably about 815 miles to go, something like that. So we're well on the home stretch. I hate it now. John's about to fire a flag. Go, go, go! Where's him? Where is he? Oh, there's the flare going off over there.
This is my right hand on day 42. It's got a lot better actually because I've been rowing without gloves. Dried up a bit. Here is my left hand. Let me see it there, there we go.
The pterodactyl up here.
Go for it.
This, no right.
He's still alright. Good fun though?
Yeah. I can't believe how far I missed him.
That's the first time you fired one, isn't it? We'll get the hang of them.
As you can see, there's a pterodactyl over there. Okay. This is Jon Csehi, master angler today. He's trying for a long time, but today he's been successful. He's got something here. What the hell is that thing? What is that? I don't know if I'd like to eat that thing. Here's the other patches. Look at those bad boys. Look at this one. This one is a monster.
After the squall pass, you can see a nice lovely rainbow.
We're hoping we can break the boat speed record today, which is officially witnessed at 10.3. So, yeah. Someone's at 11.1, which I like to think was me on that night shift when the boat got lifted vertically in the air. And I thought it said 10.1, but I reckon it was 11.1. Here's John.
Just having my shower.
Thrown in the rain.
Refreshing.
This is what it gets like out here. You can see how hard the rain's coming down on the sea there. We don't get it in
Dutch and the South Africans, they're afraid of the rain.
Yeah. We've done about, well, we've probably caught about 14 odd miles on them, something like that, in the last, well, I don't know, 36 hours. So there is a slight chance that we could catch them. 25.4 miles away from the finish line. We're that close now, we really are. And I don't know, it's just so exciting. We just can't wait to get there now.
In that last 5 days when the bad weather started coming in, I think we're about 40 odd miles behind the South Africans, and you know, so we thought we were going to probably finish like a day, half a day at best away from them. And we just did really well in that bad weather. Obviously with the big waves, the boat goes a lot faster. I think our boat's speed was up to like 13 knots. There we go, there's our reception party. It's unbelievable, this is. How are you feeling, mate?
Awesome. I'm overwhelmed that we've actually done it.
I know.
Week one and you just don't think you actually ever do it.
I'm quite nervous about seeing people. Seeing land again for the first time, it was weird, really weird. It was the middle of the night, so we could see the lights of Antigua, a couple of the masts there. And you see the lights, you're like, is that a light or is it like a star or is it a ship? And then you finally realise it is actually a light and it's on land and you've got land in sight. And it's, after spending 50 days of seeing nothing but the ocean and a few boats now and again, you saw land and you realised you were pretty much at the finish. And you get a hell of a feeling, you get energy from nowhere and you blast it out all the way to the finish.
Here we are at the finish line. There's Jon Csehi, an ocean rower, rowing no fear across the finish line. Nick Histon and Jon Csehi complete the course in 51 days, coming second place in the closest race ever fought.
Yes!
And only losing by probably about 5.5 hours, which is immense. How do you feel, John?
I don't know, I can't believe it, mate. Can't believe it. It's amazing. It's so weird like being here. Just never thought we'd get it.
No. And there's lots of people on yachts giving us a nice reception.
There's about 5 people over there. What you get for a night time for me.
Yeah, I think like the best thing that we've shown from doing this, we're just two guys from before we don't have any money or anything. You know, we just had a goal, an idea to do this thing, and we got behind it 100%, and just prove really that if you want to do something, you can just do it.
If you've got that mental sort of capacity to say that I want to achieve something, like I want to row the Atlantic, you know, anything's possible.
Yeah.
And I believe anyone with that sort of will to succeed could do something like this. I'm Nick Histon, I'm from Cornwall, and in 2007 I rowed across the Atlantic Ocean.
I'm Jon Csehi, I'm from Cornwall, and in 2007 I rowed across the Atlantic Ocean.